Hey everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Time for our Fairway Meat and Grocery postgame with Coach Rayos. It is postseason time, and the Warriors dropped the first one in a wild softball game and then bounced right back. Let's start with the first game. Obviously, that was a wild game. It's rare that you see one team put up 7 in one half of the inning, the other team gets 7 in the other. But bottom line, I think the takeaway from that is you have to play better defense than what you did in that ball game.
Absolutely. Defense was just struggling a lot. But it's just one of those things where they just came out with one big hit and runners in scoring position and just things we need to execute. We just need to come out with a little bit more confidence tomorrow. I mean, that was right there for us with 4 runs ahead in the 7th inning, and we just got to make those adjustments as we go into it, but I'm happy with how we responded for game 2.
Oh, absolutely. And really in that first game, down 3 runs going into the last inning, I mean, you showed a lot of fight. You put up a 7 spot yourself. Tatum Aragon, the sophomore, is coming up huge for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so great to have Tatum back, honestly. She's just one of those gritty people. She's going to keep battling. And that's the biggest thing. No matter what came out of that game, we fought. No matter the situation, we just made a couple more errors than they did in clutch situations. But the execution, hitting, better pitch selection after those first couple innings, we came in with some fight, and that's who we've been all season. Like, we're not some team that's just going to roll over in those situations. So I do appreciate their effort on all of that. We just need to come like 100% ready to go tomorrow.
What was the message in between games? It had to be a difficult conversation to have.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard. I mean, I don't like to get irritated. I mean, I know our pitchers weren't 100%, but we kind of knew that game plan going in. But it was more the situation of just look around you. I mean, how much longer do you want to play with this team? Because I'm not ready to be done. I mean, we've all been through so much this year, lots of ups and downs, but just a lot of good people. And I'm just not ready for it to be over. And I just told them the same thing. Like, we come, we battle, we know who we are. We just need to come with a little bit more confidence in between, too.
Quackernack, also a big day for you. I mean, she really made the second game, certainly not over early, but certainly took a lot of pressure off with the way she performed early in that ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Julia's been seeing the ball well. I mean, she may have not done super big hits for game 1, but essentially she's putting the ball in play hard. She's seeing the ball well. She's going to be a tough out. And we know that coming in, and they know that as well, so it's hard to pitch around us when we're doing that. But when we made those adjustments after the 3rd inning, I mean, we're a hard team to beat. Again, it's just defensively and helping our pitchers out a little bit more that makes the game a difference.
Tell us about Peyton Rayleigh. She had that collision at the plate. She did start the game. Was it precautionary? What do you know about her, and what can you share about her potential for tomorrow?
I honestly don't really know, to be truthfully honest. She's just one of those people. We always talk about our Colorado kids. They're definitely my stubborn group, but in the best way. I mean, she's a fighter, and she's going to give it her all. It just took one bad swing that just irritated, but it is her elbow area on her catching hand, so obviously extension as a lefty batter. Does it hurt? Yes, but also I think we can make some adjustments defensively, but I don't really know where she's at. I'm really hoping she's good. End of the day, I mean, I plan to come out here and win tomorrow and be ready and get her healthy. So
Sarah Reed in the first game wasn't overly effective, but boy, she was really good in game number 2.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, they definitely came out with a bang, and probably could I kept her in a little bit longer? Yes, but I knew I was gonna probably have to use her game 2 and kind of mix it around a little bit. All 3 pitchers are very different, so it's just a factor of mixing those things around. But Sarah's one of those people. She's gonna be a fighter, no matter what. And honestly, no matter what the score is, she's gonna keep battling. She did a really good job, and I hope she takes some confidence out of that going into tomorrow.
Was there any thought in going back to her in the 7th inning of game 1? I think you can. I don't. Softball rules are different to me, and but I think you can do that. Was that ever a thought in your mind to go back to her to try to close that game out?
Potentially, yes. I just think with where we were at, honestly, in the 4. Very good. And with the 4 runs we had there, honestly, I thought we could get out of that. We just struggled defensively, and there was no reason for us to not, unfortunately, win that game. And I think Olivia still gave us a different view in that, and ground balls and pop flies that we needed to execute to win that game. So.
All right, Coach, we'll step forward here and get out of his drag the field. I don't believe we got to get that going. Finally, though, change in start time tomorrow due to the weather. So we want to let everybody know about that and talk about that decision that was made.
Yep, so it'll be a 12 p.m. start. Just weather coming in, and we knew that kind of ahead of time, and we just checked even after the game. I think it'll be good for us. Come out early, get what we need to execute, and get ready for the weekend then. But 12 p.m. start, weather coming in, and we'll get ready to go for game 3 tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Warriors split today, game 3 tomorrow, and starts at noon. We hope you join us. That's our Fairway Meat and Grocery post game on Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.